It is so nice that they are in school and enjoying it. My daughter she absolutely loves it. She just starts crying when she can't go to school, so she is so excited to be in school. I have been collecting like the mini main attractions, so it's an attraction every month, so 12 months of attractions that are in Disney World. So this one was Peter Pan, and then this one is the carousel, and they were so hard to find, and I for months I wasn't able to get them. I kind of stopped back in like May, because I have them, you can kind of see. I have, I think, yeah, 5 of them. So yeah, I think I stopped in May. So that's like Space Mountains, the white one, and teacups and all sorts of stuff. But like I said, the kids are in school and I am off today. I'm having friend with a lunch. I'm having friend with a lunch today. I'm having lunch with a friend today. So I'm gonna go for a run while the kids are out and just get some stuff done around the house. We are hanging up new light fixtures. So this one's gonna go like in our hallway. We did a couple like in the hallway upstairs where the kids sleep, but just trying to get all the stuff going. And then my favorite, this might be my new husband, I'll show him. I call her Sally, so I guess not a new husband, a new friend. So I got this, it was in our old home, but he's my new boyfriend because he cleans and he doesn't complain and he's happy to do it and he does a good job. So that's my new vacuum. So yes, vacuuming is gonna get done and I'm gonna go for a run and then out to lunch and then trying to get some stuff just done around the house. Oh, I'll have to show you something. I'm kind of all over the place, guys. I got this at Ross. They had so many Disney things. They had one that said family and it was like Winnie the Pooh on top. But it was $10. $10! Like that's unheard of. So yeah, I got that and I was so happy to get it because I'm kind of black and white in the house. But we are, and I mean we, meaning my dad's the fabricator, designer, everything. We are going to be redoing the kitchen, so painting the cabinets white, new countertops, you know, painting the doors, just kind of freshening everything up. I want it so white in here it like glows. So obviously, granted, it'll be probably like a whitish gray, and then painting the cabinets white, and then we are going to go try to get a backsplash today, and then just over the next few months, updating everything in here. So it'll feel more like home, kind of like mine, and we're excited to get it all done. I will check in with you guys after this run. Okay, let's write our next word. Let's do mat. So M. Good afternoon, guys. So I worked the last 2 overnight shifts and I woke up quite a few hours ago, probably 4 hours ago, and I went to kind of our huge furniture store. It's called Nebraska Furniture Mart. It's probably the biggest store I've ever been in my entire life, but I have been there so many times, from flooring to granite to furniture to appliances to electronics to TVs, you name it. And there's so many things. I went there, I'm redoing my countertops like I had talked to you guys before. These are just like ceramic tile countertops, and lots of stuff gets just stuck and it's old. Unfortunately, just not my preference. So I went to Nebraska Furniture Mart and I picked out a quartz sample because they were like, well, you need to pick it out, you know, because they're going to come and basically measure and do like the fabrication part and all that soon. So they needed to know what I was thinking about. So I finally went and picked one out, and this is going to be the quartz that I pick. When you're there, I like went past electronics. I was like, oh yeah, I need to get a Ring doorbell because we used to have that in our own house. It's always nice to have just because you can see who's here, if there's been deliveries. So it's just something that's nice to have. So I was like, I need that. And then, so I started looking at stoves, and I have a nice stove, but we are remodeling the kitchen. I just got new backsplash. I bought that because my dad's all the fabricator, designer, installer. And him and I were talking, and we're like, well, kind of want to change some things up. So long story made short, now I'm like thinking I need a stove. So here I am. I went in just to basically find some countertops, and I did. I just came out with like a sample, and they are booked. They're going to come out here in 4 days to basically start the process. That'll take about 2 weeks to be complete. But yeah, now I'm like, I need a sink, I need a doorbell, I need a new stove, possibly a new microwave. It's just like, they got you. Smart store. But long story made short here is that I need to go for a run. I have not ran in probably 5 or 6 days. I've done some, just like mild working out in the basement, 45-minute spinnings and whatnot. Oh yeah, and they have a ton of workout equipment there too. I saw a rower that I liked. It's like a one-stop shop. You can literally walk out and be like, yeah, I just spent $50,000. I mean, if you wanted to, you could. But anyways, I'm gonna go for that run. I do have a new pair of shoes on, and these are the Saucony Speeds. So it's their new foam. It's got a plastic plate in them, and I'm gonna give them a whirl and see how they are on this one. It is a cooler, more dreary morning, and we are gonna do something fun. They kind of have an idea what is gonna happen, but as you guys saw, our kitchen is completely ripped up. And that is for the fact that we're renovating it. Well, my dad mostly is, but he's teaching me about a lot of it. So I'm getting new countertops. We're putting in a new backsplash. So we had to tear out the old one, which had like 2 different layers. So my dad said it was like twice the work that we needed to do. So we had to redo all the wiring because it was out of code. It was just like laying here up against like some drywall. And my dad was so nervous. So we actually did it up to code and put it through the 2x4s and learning about all that. But hopefully I'll have a somewhat working kitchen. So we're gonna do countertops, backsplash, and then we're gonna paint the cabinets white. But then this way I can at least get my sink back and my dishwasher, so I can have like a functioning kitchen. But then my dad's gonna take off the doors and do doors, a few at a time. And then obviously painting like these doors, because my laundry room is here, and my pantry is here, and then my basement, I'm gonna get like a sliding barn door over it. So, and this is kind of like a desk area, and I'm gonna put like a TV in here, so then when we sit and watch TV, where the workbench is now, we can kind of, watch cartoons when we're eating breakfast in the morning. So that is what is going on in the house. We've been in here for about 6 weeks, and now it's just demoed. I mean, I have drawers in the living room and the kitchen table in the living room now, and it's pretty much a hot mess in here. But so excited to kind of get it updated. And then the floors too, we're just gonna refinish. We're not doing anything with them. They're hardwoods, just changing the color. So yeah, I got granite people coming tomorrow and hardwood floor people coming tomorrow. Those are the only 2 things that I'm gonna pay out of pocket for. And then the rest should be done by my dad and I. So next thing that we're doing is we are gonna head over to Marceline, Missouri. And I've lived in Kansas City for 30 plus years. And I've always kind of known about it since I've been a Disney lover, like the last 10, 20, 15 years. But Marceline is the first town or home that Walt Disney grew up in, that he considered home. He lived there for a little over 5 years. But they have a quite big museum for the town size. And then they have his dreaming tree, which I'm going to show you, which is where he did a lot of his dreaming and kind of imagining of the parks. Just kind of basically, well, mostly animation. I mean, he was young at that time. There's also the railroad, which is where he designed the Main Street USA Railroad. He's also got Main Street. A lot of the buildings that he designed for Disney World and Disneyland were created off the Main Street in Marceline. So we were supposed to leave tomorrow for Walt Disney World for the 3rd time we booked our Disney trip. And I just decided not to, with moving and the finances and the logistics and the COVID and just everything that's going on right now. So I thought this would be a little piece of Disney. Obviously nowhere near as exciting, but I thought we could take a little road trip together and go down. My dog is hacking up. And go down to Marceline and see where Walt grew up. So I'm going to take you guys with us, and we will head down to Marceline and see where Walt Disney grew up. been a long hour and 21 minutes. Made it! And we're gonna head on inside. We made it. There's Mickey. Just all the different things about Walt and his hometown. Look at Walt in school. There's like a glare. Look at that. What's in here? It's an old train station. Wow. Look at the train in the case, buddy. Look. Look, Atchison and Topeka. Those are in Kansas. And there's the railroad out there. Dreaming tree. How cool is that? We're gonna go see where it once was, but it's just a mailbox. And it says Eliza Disney. Look at all this stuff. Look, there's Mickey on a chalkboard. Look at the Matterhorn drawing, or rendition of it. I think you all know what that one is at Disneyland. And then this one's pretty cool. I'll post it. He was getting ready to do Tom Sawyer Island, but he had passed away when he had started making these. Dale Varner created them for Disney. So cool, look at that. Disneyland. This is one of my favorites. The beginning of the Haunted Mansion. And that, I believe, that would be like the Tiki Room, I think. And then this one, it's got like the bazaar. It's kind of like where Aladdin and all that stuff was. There's a light table that was donated. That's so cool. Animated cartoons. Okay, go ahead and watch it. I'll stay up here while Mommy reads. Do you want to try to draw Mickey right here? Yeah. You can't. Go buy those chalk. Or grab some chalk and come over here. They might have school. Walt Disney Elementary. So we are at Disney's farm. So the land that Walt Disney's family owned. And this is a replica of the barn that he did a lot of his imagining and creating. Yeah, we sure can. Hold on just a second. Do you want to sign it maybe down here or up high? But there's Mickeys all over. You can sit here and it's actually not hot in here at all. But just thank you for creating the magic. You've changed my life. It's actually pretty cool. And then up here, the D23, I think they have a special like truss up here where people can sign. It's really pretty cool to see all the Mickeys and all the ways that just the whole Disney family changed people's lives. It's pretty cool. Alright, so we're leaving the barn. And they have this nice little paved trail that you can kind of walk around on parts of the property. That's pretty stinking cool. Like, we're 2 hours away from it. That's where we were. That's just doors. But we're 2 hours away from here, and this is, you can kind of see the red part up there. That was Walt Disney's house, his family house. And then this is a replica of the barn. Okay, we can look. The dreaming tree fell down, so they planted the brother tree. But yeah, there's just this little path to kind of look at. It's pretty cool to be walking where Walt Disney and Roy and his whole family. More trees and bugs. Is that pretty cool? Yeah, but that's why we gotta keep going back to Disney and remember the magic. Right? We make lots of new magic lately. That's cool. And then we just walk back on this path, and there's just this little parking area, but the dreaming tree was up here. So, pretty cool. So there it is, the original dreaming tree. And I'm guessing like right back through here, because there's kind of like the stream that you can see in the photograph.
Buddy! Stop!
That's so cool. Alright, we'll head on out. Let's head back home to Kansas City. Because Walt was from there too. Alright.